Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos for grade 11th, chapter breathing and exchange of gases. We are discussing respiratory tract where we have already discussed. I have made this for you. We've already done or we are done with external nares, nasal chambers, internal nares, nasolaryngopharynx are, they are just passages. Then the larynx we discussed in previous video. In this video, we'll talk about trachea and we'll talk about bronchi in detail. So please keep watching till the last. Let's quickly start. So as we talk about trachea, let's understand first. Trachea is a single tube. I'll make the diagram also and simultaneously I'll explain. If you see the diagram, first of all, we've done how the larynx is. So I'll make the larynx and then we'll move further. We have this epiglottis here, which further, or you can say leads to the thyroid cartilage. This is thyroid cartilage and then the cricoid cartilage, after which starts the trachea. After the cricoid cartilage is done with, starts the trachea. And just herein, which further bifurcates this trachea, it further bifurcates into the bronchi. Herein. Okay, now we'll talk about it. This of course is the epiglottis. This whole is the larynx, thyroid and cricoid, and then this one is the trachea. Trachea, also known as windpipe, it is supported by, this we are doing since like when we were kids, that it is supported by C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Why do we call it C-shaped, not O-shaped? Because it's C-shaped, it is, this cartilaginous ring is present on the front side, and at the back, this trachea, it is supported by the kind of vertebral column kind of supports it. So this C-shaped cartilaginous rings does not allow the trachea to collapse. उसको बंद नहीं होता, air उसके अंदर नहीं है, तो it can collapse because it is very very fine, thin, delicate structure. So it is supported by these C-shaped rings, and these are C-shaped. I'm telling you again, they are not complete rings. Fine. So they support the trachea. Of course, the number is fixed, the number of rings. So let's write the main pointers here. So when we talk about trachea is also known as the windpipe, is lined by ciliated epithelium. Now, ciliated epithelium, for that matter, the whole tract is lined by. When we start from external layers, from there till the bronchi, all the lining, the whole lining of the respiratory tract is lined by ciliated columnar epithelium. So it is lined by ciliated columnar epithelium. It has C-shaped rings of cartilage, and they support, or I'll just write it in one line, prevents collapsing of trachea. It prevents the collapsing of trachea. Now, there are 16 to 20 rings of cartilage in a trachea. And what is the length of a trachea? It is around 10 to 11 centimeter in length. This trachea further divides into two bronchi, which have made ears. There is a difference between these two bronchi also. Now herein, when we had discussed in grade 10th, when we discussed that how the heart is present when we label the heart. So I told you that all the organs which are present in our body, whenever we label them as they are present in our body. So if I stand here, this is my right side and this is my left side. Fine. So how do we label it? This becomes the right side and this becomes the left side. So I'll make the triangular lungs also here. I'm just making it here. I'll not explain them because we just need to understand कि अंदर क्या होता है. I'll explain lungs in my next video. It will take some time. It is an elaborative thing. So there is a cardiac notch, and then this, and beneath this there is the diaphragm present. Okay, so this is how it is, the trachea. Let's understand. So it is divided into two bronchi. Now these two bronchi, they are different from each other, right and left bronchi. We'll talk about it. Let's write first of all. This is right bronchi and left bronchi. Let's see the point of difference between the two. A very significant points of difference. Please note, right bronchi is wide. As you can see, as I've made, it is broader as compared to left. Left is narrow. Right bronchi, it is vertical, as in नीचे की तरफ है. So it is vertical as compared to the left one. Left is horizontal, as in सीधा. So this is horizontal. Now to understand how many branches they divide into, we should understand that the lungs are further divided into lobes. If we talk about right lung, it is divided into 3 lobes by two fissures. So 1, 2 and 3 lobes, whereas the left lung is only divided by 1 fissure. So there are 2 lobes in the left lung. So same goes the bifurcations. So when we bifurcate, right trachea divides into 3 bronchioles and left one also divides into, no sorry, as there are 2 also nahi bolenge, so it divides into 2 bronchioles further. Fine. So there are 3 divisions because of the lobes, number of lobes. Jitna number of lobes, utna hi division hoega, because then it further will be dividing. So herein in right lobe, there are 3 bronchioles which are divided. Herein there are 2 bronchioles which are formed in case of left lung, one in one bronchiole and the other one in another. Inki further bifurcation hoegi, division hoegi, they will be further divided and bifurcated and then end up in the alveoli or the alveolar sac. So this is how the division of the bronchi takes place. Again, one more thing, as there are C-shaped rings here, they continue to be formed on bronchi also. And then they continue to form on bronchioles as well. Fine, so it's there also. Here, the whole thing. So this is how the arrangement of trachea and bronchioles and bronchi and bronchioles is. They are just passages, they do not do anything, they just lead the air into the alveoli. Trachea, bronchi and further bronchioles. In our next video, we will talk about the lungs. We'll talk about the right and the left lung, its difference and the main important points about the lungs. So keep watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you.